God, there he is. Oh, he almost got it that time.
Good morning.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, good morning. And also with you.
Oh, thank you. We're chilling. Working on stuff. I'm gonna miss this porch, tell you that.
This is a sweet-ass porch.
It's a sweet porch, man.
All of our brain juice is going toward the show tonight. We're saving up all of our brain juice, all of our music juice, all of our foot stomping, finger picking juice.
We're not saving up your foot stomping juice.
You gave me so much coffee, and now my leg is going. It's your fault.
I gave you 1 cup of coffee.
So much.
Single cup.
The most coffee. You filled it all the way up.
Can you imagine if I was like, hey, do you want a coffee? And then I just hand you a mug and it's got like half full in it. And you'd be like, the fuck is this?
And my leg wouldn't be shaking. Oh.
We sleep now.
Good night.
Oh my god, I didn't know that she had done it. Wow.
That's my creed. My code. I've been sworn and slandered and ridiculed too. And struggle every day of my whole life through. I gave my word was good. I took it in the face and I walked as hard as I could. Walk hard, oh god damn it. I should have known that this would happen.
I was so quiet the whole time too.
I will go back.
Okay, bye.
I think one of us has changed. These old streets I used to roam, well, they just don't feel like home.
Every time I turn around, they've torn another memory down. We are T-minus 3 hours-ish to showtime. Wow. We are currently driving into Vancouver. We're going to go to Long McQuaid because I need to get in-ears because I forgot mine at home and I literally can't do my set if I don't have my in-ears because then I can't hear the metronome. And that makes my loops unusable. So...
I'm gonna avoid this final destination truck.
Yeah, that's a
metal tubes.
That's a truck I don't trust. Do I want to sling 10 right now? No, I'm fucking angry, but we're doing it. I hate being late for things. I hate it, especially for shows. We have to be set up by 6 o'clock and it is currently 4:30. So I'm just, I just want to get to the venue. I hate it. I hate it. We're both fucking furious. Danny said when we got in the car, like, this will be funny after the show.
After the show, this will be a funny story. Right
Currently,
now,
it is not.
Infuriating.
Yeah.
There's one locked case in this whole fucking store, and it has the one thing we need. And nobody in this building knows how to open it. Why? Why is this happening? It's because God hates us.
Oh, that's sad. I hope not. God, if you're hanging out, we're cool, right? We're cool. Normally I'd be so charmed by that.
But yeah, that's probably what it's gonna sound like while we're playing.
Having a bad time. How you feeling, Danny?
A little bit frazzled. Something my car keeps going. It's not the most comforting sound I've ever heard.
I think I might skip boxes.
Why?
Because I don't think it's gonna sound good in this space.
Why?
Because drums sounded weird on the speakers. It sounds super, like, odd. Is that just me?
I think you might be being a little bit Alana about this.
What do you mean, Danny? Tell me what
I think
you
you should play your
mean.
set list. I think Boxes is a banger. It's a great opening number. I thought everything sounded great just now for these speakers.
Okay,
So.
thank you. This is our view, friends. Wow. It's very cute. You have to take your water off of that table, otherwise the bartender is going to kick you out. This is how we're sound checking today. I'm still so made up, even though it's all like smudged on the side.
Yeah, me too. We did it. First show of the tier. First live show.
First show.
In the Bukes.
Yeah. It was good.
It was great.
It was really bad, and then it was great.
The show was good the whole time.
Yeah.
But the day was not great.
No.
Until the moment the show started.
Yes.
We were just like a little bit low blood sugar, low energy. And then everything went wrong. I have a pedal that I use for drums, which connects to my looper and all this stuff, and it bricked today. It just won't.
Like just out of the blue. He plugs it in and it's just white screen.
Just a white screen, and there's nothing I can do to make it work.
No.
And I'm looking at the forums, and the forums are like, it's probably just goosed.
I want to put the camera down because my arm is really tired, but I can't. It's okay. I got it.
I'll
got
take
it.
a shift. Do you have that fucking tripod?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that. Let's take a second.
It looks so much worse from this angle.
Knock it off.
Knock it off.
The next thing was, so we discovered a day or two ago that Alana's in-ear monitors did not make it with us. So we had to stop before the show and get in-ear monitors for Alana. We were like, hey, there's a Long McQuaid right by the venue. We get to the Long McQuaid, and we've been like standstill traffic on this bridge.
We're now cutting it like really tight.
We get to Long McQuaid at like 4:30.
At 4:30.
And we want to be set up at the venue ready to play by 6.
Because that was in the instructions in the email.
And we go in, and I find a sales associate. She takes us to them. They're in a locked case.
The only locked case in the
locked case
entire
in the store. And this woman goes, "Oh, okay, I'll go find the key to open that." She leaves. She's gone for like 5 minutes. She comes back with a keychain. It has 3 keys on it. She tries all 3. None of them work.
She leaves
goes,
again.
Oh, okay, I'll try again.
But she's so calm. And like, I don't blame this lady. It was not her
Not
department.
her department, not her fault.
So she leaves like 4 more times.
She went away and came back with a different keychain and tried a bunch of keys and then went, "Oh, that's not the one," and left like 4.
Danny's pacing.
Danny's
like, we were both so mad. And like, we haven't really been angry like this whole trip at all.
This was the first day where we were both like bad mood.
Fucking so
not happy.
crispy. So he's just like pacing off into the store. I'm just standing. I don't know what to do with myself, but I've got my like cloth mask on. And it looks like I'm like you know when you like breathe into a paper bag when you're stressed and it like inflates and like deflates? That's what my mask is doing, because I'm just standing there being like so
I had to take a lap.
So then we get to the venue, and I have this very long, disjointed email from like the booking company. So it's again, I think the main issue with the venue is that they've outsourced their booking to this booking agent who is not there and who isn't actually involved in what's going on. And the booking agent sends you this like novel of instructions. On there it was like, you can load in front of the restaurant and then you can go and park here. But we get to the load-in area and
there's tables.
They've set it up as an outdoor eating area, so they haven't like updated their rider to tell us that there's nothing there. So it's like, okay, well, we can't park. But my main complaint stems from no one was responsible for us tonight. The first issue was that we showed up and there was a girl busking outside and she was using both mic stands. And like in the email, it lists the gear that is accessible to you.
That they had 2 mic stands.
They had 2 mic stands, and so we didn't bring ours, which we'll never do again.
Yeah.
So we're trying to find someone, and there was no one that knew. Like, the staff were so nice. They were so nice.
Yeah, they
but
just
no one knew
it wasn't
anything.
Their department.
Yeah, they didn't know, and so
we were told there would be 2 mic stands.
Yeah.
Is there any way of those happening, please?
And then they're like, well, she's done at 6, which is when we were supposed to be like initially starting.
Yeah.
There was no one that was responsible for us.
We were on
period
our own.
At all.
We were on our own out there.
But there's no like saying who.
Everything's fine. I had a little pants bulge. It was just pants, but it was it was unfortunately placed pants. But it's just pants down there.
Wow.
But anyway, the show went great in the end. It sounded fantastic. Alana crushed. Some wonderful people came out from Vancouver who are Twitch fans. All
of the crap that we just talked about, irrelevant.
It was a great time.
Do you want to pick a specific high?
A specific high? Well, I have a bittersweet high and then just a simple high. But there was a moment in the show where there was a family and they were a very sweet, fun group. And there was like the grandfather figure was in the corner next to me, and I was chatting with him throughout, and he would occasionally request a song. I played him some George Strait, and he asked for the Eagles' Lion Eyes, and I played it for him. And I, at one point, looked up and opened my eyes, and he was crying. And that was, sad, but also a very sweet moment of like, wow, this is nice that, I'm having a moment with this fella. And that was cool. And then my other high would have to be, I think, the beginning.
Yeah?
Either the beginning or So Much.
Both very solid.
Because I was very pleased with the harmonies that I rehearsed.
Danny did a very good job.
I've been working. I want to sing good.
He did, and he did. He did sing good.
Did tonight, so I felt good about that.
So I'm also gonna have 2 high. I'm sorry.
Go for it.
Wow. One is that there were technical difficulties on my side, but there were multiple times while I was on stage that I just solved stuff quietly, like in the middle of a song. I don't even remember what song it was now, but like there was something wrong with the guitar loop, and as I was standing up there, I just like deleted a bunch of loops and duplicated them like in the middle of the song. Like no one would have noticed that that was what was happening. Like I was just kind of fucking with the push while I was still like performing and still singing. And that happened on a number of occasions that I was able to like fix stuff. And so I was very proud of myself for like having technical issues but being able to like make the best of everything. My second hang is extremely specific. Loved You First, After the Bridge. The cue to come back in was perfect. It was perfect. And the
Loved
loop
You First was awesome.
The loop hit so good, and the audio was so good, and like all the layers came in. It's the first time in the song that you hear all of the layers and all of the harmonies and everything together, and like it just hit perfectly.
It was fantastic.
Mm-hmm. If you didn't know any better, this could like be my body in this camera.
You're like that Robert Munch story, the paper bag
princess. Yeah. It looks like I'm not wearing anything else, just this. Thank you to everyone who came to the show in Vancouver. We love and appreciate you very much.
It was so awesome.
It was so awesome. We were on such a high.
First show of the tour, we had someone with a sign.
Yeah.
And we had people who we didn't know were coming, who knew about who we didn't even know, like by username or anything, who just were fans of Alana's, who showed up at the show.
Yeah, they were
and
awesome.
That is super cool.
It was so cool. Really, really, really enjoyed. Good way to start. I mean, weird way to start, but like a good lesson, I think. And like things are going to be difficult, but even if things are difficult, it's all going to work out anyway. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So.
All right, friends, we got to get to bed.
I'm so tired.
This shot has been pretty good for the pants, so I don't think we need to do too big of a pants check. But here's the pants. They're rocking.